would know that if you watched our last episode of Crossing the Border, which we will put right up here from Guatemala to El Salvador. But our first stop is Santa Ana Volcano.
And we're gonna hike it.
We're gonna hike it. We're gonna destroy it. We're gonna crush that volcano.
It's not gonna be that difficult as hiking Fuego or Catenango in Guatemala.
This is gonna be a breeze.
If you missed that, check this video. But yeah, it's about 4 hours trip to the top and back.
Yep, and so you can apparently you can get a guide escorted by also a police officer. They go every day. I believe it's at 10 o'clock.
It costs $1.
It costs very little. It's like $1 to $3 or something like that. Like you tip them $1 and they're in heaven. But we'll give you more information as we find out more. We'd like to do it earlier than 10 o'clock if possible, and so if there's a way to do it, that's great. We've also heard that, like from a weird tour company, that you can take dogs if they're on a leash and have a muzzle. I just can't believe in El Salvador that they're going to require these sweet little perritos, or what do they call it here in
Chucho. It's different.
Chuchos.
In Spanish here. Yeah, not perro, but chucho.
Yeah, these chuchos to have a muzzle on them. So we'll see how it goes.
We will try to get through the registration or this park entrance with dogs. If they say no, we'll have to leave them in the car. But luckily, it's not that hot during the day because it's 1,300 meters altitude, so they're gonna be fine.
Still prefer not to have to leave the dogs.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll enjoy the hike in the volcano. They love hiking.
Oh, and I love hiking with them, to tell the truth.
Because they pull you right to the top.
Yeah, plus they have great company on the way.
Okay, well, we're on our way now. We'll show you the road to get up there. Probably do maybe a time lapse or something like that.
Yeah,
for the road to get up there.
We found a camp spot for. We're gonna stay there for 2 nights, and they will ask us to pay $30.
$30 for 2 nights for 2 people and 2 dogs and the van.
And space, grassy space for dogs to run. So sounds perfect.
Yep, you can definitely do it cheaper if you want to park in the national park parking lot. They'll allow you to do that. I think it's only $3, but we wanted some space for the dogs to run, and we wanted to be able to fly the drone in a national park without them seeing.
2 drones.
2 drones.
We have 2 drones there.
Shh.
To Santa Ana Volcano, and I want to show you this place. We decided to stay for 2 nights. It's called Helvetica, and I like it. Lots of space for dogs to run, place to park, obviously. Nice view. They have bathrooms over there, and that's actually everything we need. We asked if we can find a guide here for hiking tomorrow, and the guys here said, sure, I can go with you. As soon as as much as I understand, he said that. Because my Spanish is not good, still learning, yeah, and he speaks only Spanish, but hopefully we understood each other correctly, and we're gonna hike tomorrow with him. I mean, or without, we will find out.
What's cooking? Good looking.
We can breakfast before the hike.
What do we got?
Muesli, berries,
Coffee,
bananas, obviously,
and a shameless
and yogurt.
promo for Surf and Turf Travel with our logo. Yogurt.
Yogurt, muesli, banana.
And let's show everybody our new French press.
Oh yeah, let's do.
Uh-huh.
I have to confess,
Beep.
I broke
Confession.
French press because I left it here on the corner
Mm-hmm.
and I forgot to put it back, and Kyle started driving and boom, it's broken.
Yep.
And we cannot live without coffee.
No.
So
No.
we went to the first place we went to in San Salvador was not Santa Ana, actually. We lied. It was Walmart because we needed to find.
That's not
French
completely
press.
true. We went to Walmart in Santa Ana,
Oh, okay.
the town of Santa Ana, and that was the only thing that we could find. So literally, we're boiling water, pouring coffee in it, and then pouring it through a strainer, and just buying like super coarse coffee until we can find another French press, or until we just get used to this new sacrifice.
I like the taste.
Yeah, it's a good taste.
Yeah,
it's a good
it's
taste.
like brewed
It's pure.
coffee.
So one other tip I just wanted to mention: when you're driving from the border to Santa Ana Volcano, if you're going to stay up here on the top near the national park, make sure you take the RN10, not what Maps.me or Google Maps or any other map app tells you to do, unless it tells you to go to R10 from the highway, because as you could see from our drive up, that's not supposed to be the way. And yeah, so we
Bumpy road.
it was more than a bumpy road. We were basically doing off-roading in a 10,000-pound vehicle with propane tanks attached to the bottom of the van. We have a faulty ball joint that we need to drive really sensitively on. Anyways, all that being said, take the RN10. It's a beautiful road. It's the second part of the time lapse that you saw, and that will take you pretty much all the way to the top. But either way, we stayed at one of the local camp spots here, and we got a guide that is going to take us at 7 a.m. versus the regular time from the national park, which is around 10-ish or 11 a.m. when they take a group up with a police officer and a tour guide. We want to get up there early, be the only ones, and see if we can get some cool drone shots. So let's go.
I think we are ready to go, fully equipped. Recently bought trekking poles, so to save our knees. And we gotta leave dogs in the car. I don't think it's gonna be too hot for the next 3-4 hours, so we're probably gonna be fine. Plus we're gonna leave the fan on. You ready, babe?
Almost ready.
I'm sorry, ¿cómo te llamas?
Mande. Ernesto.
Ernesto,
Ernesto.
María
María.
y Kyle. Ernesto.
Un gusto.
This is our guide. He's going with us, and for some reason we chose a different way, not the regular one where they go through the entrance of the park. Temperature check, just like everywhere. Gracias.
Sí, de otro lado, de New York. Ya ves, pasan ahí. Hay que pasar a cancelar allá.
Now we probably have to pay for the entrance. Buenos días. Vamos rojo o verde?
Rojo.
Rojo. So we're going the red way. I like it because the red way goes near crater. So $6 per person. Okay, we've been hiking for 10 minutes and we already here.
1/5.
It's
And we
about
started.
1/5
And we
of,
started here, so more like 1/4.
yeah. Estimate
fácil.
time 1 hour. Vamos!
Corremos.
Vamos!
Bonito.
First viewpoint worth a stop, and you definitely have to take a picture here. Amazing. How do you feel?
Not a bad view. I feel great. I mean, compared to Apaneca, which I think was probably a, I don't know, 4.8 in terms of difficulty, at least in the shape that I was in at the time. I call this like a 2.4. I mean, it's kind of a switchback.
From 5?
Not a straight up. Yeah.
Or 5?
But we'll see. We're only halfway there.
Well, this sign tells us that we are almost on the top. Hola!
Hola.
Buen día.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo
están?
Muy bien.
Mejor que antes.
Usted rápido.
Queremos conquistar el Coatepeque. Soy feliz. Ya puedo morir en paz.
It's amazing. It's fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful lake on the background. Unfortunately, on the crater zone, you can walk only a little bit from here, basically, to the end of those poles. But it's enough to enjoy the view of this volcano. Santa Ana, you are beautiful. We are on the way back.
Yep.
That was actually an easy hike, especially after Guatemala and Coatepeque hike. But yeah, we don't have that much stuff on us. That probably makes it easier. Plus, it's faster.
Probably only 10 kilos.
Yeah, and maybe 3 or 4 for me.
No, I think 4 with the water. 5.
3 kilos of water and 1 kilo of like GoPro and stuff.
But super cool. I mean, it's not just Santa Ana. I mean, there's 8 volcanoes around here. You can see in the distance. There's nice, like today we had nice like cloud haze. I really like that. This volcano is active. I forget the name of it. This one is actually a volcano as well. Cerro Verde. But the term is kind of an oxymoron because it means 0 green, but the whole thing is green.
Okay, we're back to our camp spot. Let's see how doggies are doing.
What was it? 4 hours?
4 hours.
I hope they were sleeping and not destroying.
We have a friend. We brought a friend.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna be happy or jealous.
Hola. First of all, happy birthday, Maymar.
Thank you.
How's your birthday been so far?
Been very, very unpredictable, very interesting, very emotional.
Yeah, to say the least. So we're leaving Santa Ana, and I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. Somewhere that you have to visit if you go to El Salvador. What you should not visit are unpaved roads.
No.
Yeah, and
If you want to be stuck.
You should also reconsider flying the drone in the morning, even if it feels like there's not much wind.
Yeah, so you could already guess what happened to us today.
Yeah, so I know, I hope you guys liked the video. I know you guys would have liked it even more if you would have seen some of the amazing drone footage that we got of several volcanoes.
We promise.
We had it, we promise, but it is gone into the ether. Maybe some kind El Salvadorian will find it and post it for the world to see, because it was just absolutely stunning. Anyways, we had a flyaway. The drone was literally just hovering in place at full speed, even as I decreased altitude, and so we lost it about 1.5 kilometers from where we were. But there was a road that went there, and so we thought, well, let's go drive and check it out and use the Find My Drone app, and we've had success in the past doing that. And I remember that we crossed this one point in the road, and Masha goes, we shouldn't have crossed there.
Yeah, like I could see we couldn't go back.
Yeah.
Because there was steep, the steep road down. So
Yeah, and not only steep,
rocky,
but sandy,
muddy,
rocky,
everything.
Yeah.
It's not good, which is not good for.
But yeah, it was too late at that point. Like I'd already gone, so I figured, well, we're gonna have to figure out a way, anyways. So I might as well go find the drone, which didn't happen. And then we couldn't get back up the road we came from. So we asked the guy to unlock the gates that take you in like a circular loop.
He called someone, another guy came by car and opened the gate, so we were really lucky to meet the first guy.
Yeah, we were pretty relieved at that point. Moments later, the car literally could not make it up this hill, and no matter what we did, we took stuff out of the car, we emptied it of water, of gray water, of any sort of heavy material possible, including Masha and dogs, and we still couldn't make it.
150 kilo.
And 4 hours later, after the help from 4 police officers, about 12 people from the town, and then 8 guys that were going to on their way to work, we finally got out of this thing for it was $20 that we had this huge truck come and pull us out. I mean, the experience itself was really, really humbling for me, because I know there's mixed emotions about El Salvador in general. But I have to say that I've never experienced such a kind and generous group of people in my life. Really, it was a crisis situation for us. Like, I thought, like, okay, we live here now.
Right.
Yeah.
We couldn't make it without help. No,
Yeah, there was no way.
Yeah, and again, we were lucky to meet trabajadores, workers on the road. It was like, oh, hi, what happened? I mean, in Spanish, obviously. And we were like, well, you can see you were stuck. I got stuck.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. They tried to trim like dry trees.
They tried to cut down the entire forest put it in the road so
Yeah.
that we could get by.
And then after like an hour of trying, they're like, no, it's not gonna work. Let's call the police. They called police.
And then
police
when I heard him
came.
say that, I was like, oh no, don't call the police. Can you just call a tow truck? I don't want to deal with the El Salvadorian police.
Police, yeah, you might expect someone corrupted or, you know.
Yeah, but not at all. Like
No.
the nicest police officers, and they were able to find us a truck to come out, a huge truck to help haul us out. By the time the truck got there, literally the whole town plus more people were there. There must have been like 23 people at the van helping
Yeah.
out, trying to push, trying to pull, trying to like talk about ideas of how to get the van out. I mean, it
I was talking to a woman.
it was like a party.
I said, oh, I must go help them. Can you look after dogs? And she's like, no, they don't need your help. There are lots of people there.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you sure? Okay. No,
It got to the point where it was like, I feel like I'm just in the way of these guys getting my car out. Like, I'm not sure what I
yeah,
can do
policeman was
to help.
driving. the
Yeah,
people
yeah,
there.
even he was driving. Anyways, I mean, we lost the drone, we got stuck, but I am humbled by the experience, and my faith in humanity has been somewhat renewed just from the sheer generosity overall of the whole experience of everybody helping us out. And so super recommend, if you'd like to hear more about our crazy shenanigans and mistakes and accidental
And
what would I
successful
call it?
trips as well.
our accidental introductions to humanity again, then make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for reminders for new videos, and leave us some comments. We always appreciate comments, guys.